I know during that incident, it was communicated that there was an object. It wasn't an object. It was actually a gun that was found. So unfortunately, someone in our staff didn't follow the new protocols and procedures that were in place.
Back now to the safety issues. A News Channel 3 investigation has uncovered that safety protocols were not followed in multiple cases when weapons were reported at Valley schools. Now, in response to outraged parents, scared students, and our questions, the district says changes have been made, but are they working? Tonight, News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia is taking an in-depth look at what plays out when school campuses turn dangerous in his special report, Safety Matters.
3 East Valley schools and thousands of kids evacuated after students reported a classmate had a gun on campus.
My daughter's terrified. She's hearing there was a shooter there.
A loaded handgun found in a backpack at a Coachella High School.
I think everybody was in danger. There was a potential for a tragic event.
Schools put on lockdown last week after a student in Thermal turned in a gun magazine loaded with bullets.
Nobody even takes a minute to tell us what's going on.
And this week, a lockdown in Coachella over an unfounded report of a knife.
Do your job!
These incidents all happening on Coachella Valley Unified School District campuses. We brought our questions to district spokesperson Lisette Santiago.
Does the district have this under control?
In our society, there's a problem. And it's not just schools that need to be responsible. Many of the times, the parents are completely unaware what objects or weapons or things their students are bringing on campus.
They are doing nothing!
Our interview coming just days after hundreds of CVUSD students walked out of class. Some saying they don't feel safe anymore at school.
Every single day I wake up and I don't know if that's the last time I'm going to tell my mom I love her.
At the protest, Superintendent Dr. Luis Valentino accepted the district's responsibility.
We made a mistake,
saying he should have locked down Coachella Valley High School when the student was found with that loaded gun in January. But parents got frustrated after Valentino apologized for not being transparent about that incident. News Channel 3 obtained this email sent by the principal the day it happened. It didn't mention a loaded weapon, instead saying an object was found that posed no threat. Parents learned it was a gun 6 days later.
Why did the district withhold that information?
So the district didn't withhold the information. What happened was that the site communicated with their families and their staff that there was an object that was found during that incident. Unfortunately, that was not the right term that the district had approved. Some of our staff didn't follow procedures.
Santiago blamed it on a lapse of implementation for new crisis communication protocols the district has rolled out over the last few months. The district is supposed to send out public updates every 30 minutes, even if they're bare bone.
Sometimes our updates are not as comprehensive as any of us would want them to be, but we are limited by the information we receive by law enforcement.
But then this week, at the Coachella Valley High School lockdown, the district appeared to break that protocol again.
Your last update was 9:15.
Correct.
And it's 10:50 now. That was 90 minutes ago, over 90 minutes.
Right. Yes, sir.
Wednesday, CVUSD announced mandatory students' backpack checks to prevent weapons on campus. We started asking questions to the other school districts too. Palm Springs Unified School District this year responding to a threatening video on social media. A Cathedral City 12-year-old was arrested for filming themselves with some of these guns police found at the home. A spokesperson says the communications goal is appropriate notification and communication in a timely manner. The district says there is no written protocol for communicating with families since every situation is different. Parents are reached by phone, email, and text autodialer messages with information on the threat and any actions to take. PSUSD says no guns have been reported on its campuses this year. And at Desert Sands Unified School District, no firearms were found this year on its campuses during school hours. A team of 85 agents are on staff to investigate tips, rumors, and any threats, even after school hours.
The highest form of security is prevention.
Director of Security and Safety Services Edward Nakua says crisis information is communicated off campus to parents as soon as the investigation allows.
When there's a threat, we're going to get that information out. But I can't think of a time when we wouldn't put that information out.
How important is communication in these scenarios and keeping everybody in the loop in real time?
That is the number one area where there's failure if you can't communicate in an emergency or disaster, you may not be able to get the best possible response.
Now, all 3 school districts talked about training as an ongoing process. CVUSD is analyzing its recent incidents and adapting to improve procedures. And PSUSD says it's undergoing training right now for a federally backed crisis protocol. DSUSD updates its safety plan every year, training staff accordingly, saying that's because there are lessons to be learned and they can always do better. For News Channel 3, I'm Jake Ingrassia.
And Jake uncovered much more on our local district school safety policies. You can see the policy in place at your child's school on our website, KESQ.com.